actually used the wall to get around the corner.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Come on, Norm, hangs on.
Yes.
Yeah! Norm was not going to be denied. You can hear the crowd. They're louder than they've been all night.
The greatest part of that whole deal was when I drove into the infield and I was surrounded by all these crews.
Hey, wait, Norm!
Tony Stewart was the first one in the truck. He said, Norm, you just made this show a success.
He had no clue how big a moment that was. He got out of the truck and guys from 5 different teams immediately started taking the truck, and he didn't know what was going on and why they were doing what they were doing. Norm just put it all out there on the line, and he's not a guy that has a big budget. He doesn't have a lot of funding. He just drove the daylights out of it.
And Brad Keselowski nice enough to be down there to play the role of the pit reporter for the celebration.
Ryan Blaney hops out of the Motorcraft Ford in victory lane for the first time in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Congratulations. Man, all of America's watching. They want to know, this is your first Cup win. You had to pass one of the best, Kyle Busch, and hold off Kevin Harvick at the end. What was going through your mind? You're in victory lane, man.
It's hard, man, to process. Well, first we had to pass Kyle, and that was tough. He was on older tires, and he was struggling off the one, and we were able to get under him there. And then we had to hold Kevin off. He was really fast all day, and I just didn't want to make a mistake. That would have been the worst thing to do. And I got to thank him for racing me really clean. That was really cool of him. But we got Motorcraft and Ford and Quick Lane back in victory lane, and it's Wood Brothers' 99th win. So that's really special, and that was just a lot of fun, man.
Oh, trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car ball over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
Junior's running to see his teammate and see if he's okay.
And getting off into that wet grass wasn't going to do anything to slow those cars down.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. still there.
And it's real easy, especially on the first lap coming out of one. You got cars 2 and 3 abreast, and if you slide up the racetrack, we talked about earlier,
there's
Benny.
Steve coming out of there.
There he is.
There we go.
Good sign.
That's what we wanted to see.
Anyways, what happens is you slide up the racetrack, and you can hit somebody in their left rear as you slide up the racetrack with your right front, and that's almost what it looked like. That one car just turned dead sideways.
Wide open on the top of the track. It's going to be a drag race right to the end. Here goes Burton on the high side. Busch makes the block out of turn 4. Burton squeezes high. They are door to door. Jeff Burton takes the win, and Kyle Busch slams the wall on the outside. Unbelievable. You saw the 29 of Jeff Burton. Let's see if he's okay.
Listen to this crowd on their feet, a record crowd of over 105,000 as Jeff Burton comes down and salutes the crowd.
And he's coming to talk to Kyle Busch, and Kyle is already gone. He's looking at an empty seat there right now. Burton did a great job on that top side. What a comeback for the 29 of Jeff Burton.
Good score. How about that for sportsmanship? Instead of going to victory lane, Jeff Burton went straight to Kyle Busch to make sure he was okay and to say, hey, guys, it was all racing.
Wait, got a helmet, Tony. You got a new helmet in your hand here.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest honor you can have as a driver, to get a guy that just won his 7th championship get his helmet like that. So it shows how good of a friend he really is.
Well, this was special. Every driver we talked to today, obviously it is Jimmy's night and Jimmy's championship and Jimmy's celebration, but this is a special night for you as well, Tony, your final NASCAR ride. I know the moment that I'm guessing was really special to you is when all those crew members lined up to shake your hand before you took that final NASCAR ride.
Yeah, it was funny because I told my guys I almost went a lap down before the race started, just the send-off that those guys gave me, but it truly meant the world to me. That's going to be the highlight of my day. It was that one moment and this moment with this guy.
Junior will win at Daytona! And the big one happens behind them.
Oh my God.
The 3 of Austin Dillon into the catch fence. All the crews getting out to that car to assist these drivers. Thumbs going up from all the crew members, and the crowd roars. What an incredible sight to see Austin Dillon walking away from that 3 car that is demolished. The 14 and the 88 taking a final lap around Indianapolis Motor Speedway together. Tony Stewart in his final season. Jeff Gordon coming out of retirement to substitute drive for Dale Earnhardt Jr. And recognizing the fans here in Indianapolis who have been so good to both these drivers.
Yeah, I think recognizing the fans, but also recognizing each other. There's a lot of respect between these two race car drivers. They both know and recognize the ability of the other and the effort that they both put into their careers.
Checkered flag. Dale Earnhardt finally is a champion of the Daytona 500. Look out on pit road. Every man on every crew has come out to the edge of pit lane to congratulate the man who has dominated everything there is to win in this sport, except this race until today. There goes the grass.
Yeah, goodbye.
A smoke show. Well, the fellow who drives his Craftsman truck, Ron Hornaday, likes to do when he celebrates a victory. And now look at that throng. Can he get to victory lane from here?
So you hear Joey Logano. He's to the inside. He gets to a point where the 19's pulled out. He's out of the gas. He's not in the gas turning the 19. He's out of the gas because he's so low. On board here with the 19. I mean, that in real time.
Look at Carl Edwards. Look at Carl Edwards. I mean, listen. He's smiling. He goes up. He's having a conversation with everything on a line.
He shook their hands.
He walked up to apologize to Todd Gordon, said it was 100% my fault. And in fact, he told Todd Gordon, he said, tell Joey, go get it.
Every time he got to the front, he got shuffled to the back. Tremendous gesture there by Carl Edwards.
That's a true champion right there.
Here they come, turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in second, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
The man behind you did it for you. You guys celebrate. Love you, man. You did it.
That was beautiful. Very, very nice.
What a finish at Daytona. Dale Jr. on top of the car in the infield.
The 1998 Daytona 500, when his father finally won the Great American Race, he threw the car into the grass doing victory donuts. Everybody joining in the celebration. That's Chocolate Myers, long-time crewman for Dale at Richard Childress Racing. Sixth to 1st in the final 6 laps. All right, Mikey, you celebrate too. You never got to celebrate your win in February. You celebrate now.
Man, that's just so cool. Storybook ending. Oh, this is great.
White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And here it is. Here's the move.
Look at this. Contact. Did they make contact?
No, no. It's pretty close, but this is going to be a drag race.
Last gasp. Turn 3. Last lap. Traffic ahead. Kyle Busch the leader.
Look at this.
Carl
Look at
Edwards
this.
right
Look at
there.
this.
Moves him to win it. Carl Edwards bump and dump and run.
Oh, God.
How did he pull that off?
That's a teammate.